Hi and welcome again. I said each day I didn't know what would be happening, but today I knew it would be a pause. So before, during the free moments, and even leading up to it, I pulled some cards and some symbols and meanings, and I'll give a little sharing of that at the end of the sound. If I'm going to tune to the sound, I took this time for me, and I'll share you what that is, and I maybe pull another card for you. So every day to share. We're at the middle point, so the middle point between winter and summer, if depending on where you are in the northern or southern hemisphere. In the north where I am, it's the summer solstice. So at sunset today, there's like 17 hours of daylight today, the longest day. I felt the need to connect, and I asked, what is it I need to know? It's just to be present and witness. And then a load of other stuff come through, and some symbols, and a really funny little face that I was drawing a picture of a man, that what came out was a woman, a reflection of that. And I'm not entirely sure, but I had one question that I asked, if something was relevant regarding this symbol of the 44 that kept coming up for something personal for me, was to trust your insight. This is the path you must go down in order to see with greater clarity and trust. More in a new direction, maybe even a move or travel overseas, and follow the voice of your soul and your star ancestry. This is the card that I got before going to Egypt, and I was really drawn to the sense of space travel, go within, travel within was what was coming up for me, and visit my ancestral family within me, because some of the things and the symbols were like these symbols of free, they're being mother, father, child, mind, body and soul as the cycles of free, life, death and birth, and the rebirth, and this point being in the middle. To take care of those needs in this now moment. So today is a time to pause, to reflect, to go within, which I've been doing today. Even though I had loads I wanted to do, and I was like, no, am I feeling guilty about doing it? Let it go. The arrows turned inwards. The snowflake on the winter card is look within, and it's these arrows. It's that in this point, the heart, the point, and that was the free, reset, and begin. And that higher adaptability, higher perspective is the crow I've been seeing, change and spiritual change, which is destined. It's that almost like the dog of heaven, and this sense of the clearing up of the death, the clearing up of and the cleaning, the cleansing aspect that goes with death. And there's the circle with the pyramid, which is in ignition and fire, and I feel that's to come, and the exchange of energy for abundance, that fire, trust in the higher forces, trusting in myself, trusting in where we're heading, and allowing, so something lucky within the transformation, within the Merkaba and the butterfly, which is the chrysalis side. The Merkaba itself is the butterfly. It's once we've been through the transformation, the needs, and the lone wolf versus the pack. So it's our inner needs versus that of the collective may clash. And the free stars, not sure what that means in sense of free sisters, like the seven sisters, but it's definitely free stars together is relevant. and like I'm seeing a pyramid with the expansion in it and the circle, so an opening to that dimensional portal of my mind. And like before going to Egypt, I was seeing myself walking through a wall in the pyramid, but that was our pyramid in Giza, but it was also simultaneously happening somewhere else in another aspect in self and time, because this is time, past, present and future outside of that. And the shape of I think it's a hexagon, like the honeycomb, is relevant, and also the bee, but it's the bee as in just be who we are. There's also a sense of, for me personally, but I think it's for all of us, that pollination experience. And this is flowing through from something I'm watching as well at the moment with this, and it's the spirits of nature and how, like, the pollination of the bee being relevant, and that masculine to pollinate the feminine within the plant world, how that works slightly different, and the root aspect of that for growth. And mountains is relevance to important affairs. So relevance to important affairs with the 3 stars, the 369 codes, and the power of 3. So that's past, present, future, mum, father, mother, God, child, inner child, inner growth, and that in reverse. That's like the image I got through meditation, holding the baby, then seeing through the baby's eyes as I'm holding it myself, that inner child work and healing. The honeycomb in shape, and the sound of the hive mind, the collective mind, how that's transforming, how we are past that point now, we're moving, we're shifting what is. And I'll show you let's just see what just my little notes there, and the image of a maiden and some symbols. Oh, and the rose. Autumn also come up, but it came up in terms of how we see autumn. So autumn being spring, depending on where you are, and the world on the other side of the world, the snow, the winter, and a time of reflecting on the opposite side, the crossways, because with the cross points of heaven and earth, as below, so above, that whole Wiccan philosophy side of things. But the rose and the order of the rose, I feel the symbol, the Trishka lion, or whatever, the spiritual growth, and the Celtic knot was coming up as well. And I was seeing these symbols of circles, crosses, squares. Now the square artwork that I talked about of my own, that I realised that my artwork was actually past life memories were filtering into my artwork at college when I was creating. There was stuff there. Now that even itself and its meaning, the globe, and how it's that box and being outside of the box, I was putting again circles surrounded by a box, and the circle now I've put around the box. There's a circle around the box, then it's the box, then there's another circle, and then there's that. It's like these different layers of self and the multi-aspecting side of ourselves. So that's just some insights that came through. I'll continue to allow myself to feel into that. I'll ask you, if you haven't already, to come to a sacred space. In fact, I'm going to move with this. I need to move my body. It's making a funny noise, so we'll stop. going to feel into this, and Qigong seems relevant, and as too does the movement with the sound. Tenani tura talaretta nanarora tiala nisura rin hayala shira nandandura naniyata nanarottai e shina narayata narottai o shura naniyata inda nararoshi nanarottai inda narakumbai o nina nanintendai Yon Dai On Kan Pairte Estamarienda Estumarita Ninavashin Halarata Tananata Taranata Oshura Nanata Ondonanata Ondonanatita Ratiata Oshunana Endora Kara Ina Satananai Karaya Satana Karaya Satana La Uraya Noretea Unaratea sound Om, but hum it, feel it vibrate through your body, through your cells. Endunanaya, the H sound, H-A, is for the heart in Qigong, and we're kind of, the Om is a combination of all of the keys, what we call the Atlantean keys, that some believe the Arcturians would have shown us, or other star beings, galaxy, connections with the galactics would have shown us how to harmonize within the body's fields. but a combination of them makes up Om, which is the sound of the universe. But take that to a deeper level. Start with the Om and hum. Feel it into the heart sound. I'm being told. Om. Lower and I need to go to the ground, so let me move in that stuff. See if I can put my cup here and move forward. You still see me as I sit down. Okay. Still see the washing in the background. Sorry? Okay, you can tell me after, darling. Anything that's lost will come back if it's needed. And sorry, I was gonna stop and start. I thought no. I got upset when I did it 3 times, so I would just let it be. Yeah, no, it's just this life is there. Om, Om, I can still feel, and I can feel her energy, so it's affecting me. I'm trying to push it aside, but I can feel her need for me. What I want to express, or my heart soul wants to express, is Om and Ah sound. No. I will see you in 10 minutes. Go and set a timer in the living room. Okay? Kiss. When I'm done, I'll be done, okay? And then you can have all of my attention, okay? Om and the R sound is, it's the heart pulsing of birth is what I'm being shown. And they're saying pulse it into the earth, like pulse the energy into the earth, literally like I'm on the floor birthing creation of my being, of my aspect in self. Rather bizarre way to look at things. And you're right down here with the cat. everyone is descending on me now, and I feel the calling. So I'm going to, just to finish, if they would all leave me be, feel the ground right now. And in referencing the Schumann the one other thing that I didn't say earlier was the pattern, obviously, when we were in that lead up to Will Come Again, but we're in that where it's gone back to normal, is the part between, it's the it's the 0 point. It feels amazing anyway, but yeah. Is there anything else, my heart self? Esta nanututi kai ala kutana nadia. Esta nodoki yati asa kurokotai. And there's images that I'm seeing that I need to connect to. I would suggest that you just spend some time in sacred space. I'm going to come over here away from there and just feel the sun. I will go and spend some time with my children, as she says, bless her. But I wanted to come here and just to pulse with the sun, because today feels about the sun. Have and enjoy the rest of your solstice, whatever you are doing. Thank you for witnessing whatever this is that I'm being guided to share, and I hope it helps. If it does help, let me know. Let me know if any insights come through and resonate with what I've been speaking about, and in your own feelings on this subject. So I'm feeling a sense of just peace and love and harmony within the self resonating through me. Slight annoyance with the daughter over there, like, who's demanding attention, but to go be the mother now in actuality, as I felt the mother mothering me, that real strong energy of the earth, but also that presence of the strong masculine guidance that's helping to, as I said, like the birds and the bees, to pollinate, to germinate, and that's an understanding of the free. Thank you.